Good morning, sir and ma'am. I'm Stephanie Daniel of grade 7, going to recite a poem on the topic Meadow Surprises. The author of this poem is Lois Brand Phillips. Before we move into the poem and its explanation, I would like to talk a few lines about the author. Lois Brand Phillips was an American poet, playwright, editor, and author of many children's stories. He was born on June 15, 1942. He has authored and co-authored around 50 books for children and adult, including 5 collections of short stories and several volumes of poetry. Now, without any delay, we will move into the poem and its explanation. Do you see the different and beautiful things all around us? This poem basically talks about the meadow. Meadow means green field or grasslands. In this poem, we will learn about the various surprises or different beautiful things which we can experience when we visit a meadow. Here, the poet talks about the meadow surprises. When we watch keenly, the meadow surprises are soft grass, small rivers, butterflies sucking the nectars, rabbit hopping, fluttering of dandelions, the houses like burrows, mound, nest, and for small insects and animals and birds. Meadows have surprises. You can find them if you look. Walk softly through the velvet grass and listen by the brook. You may see a butterfly rest upon a buttercup and unfold its shrinking straws to sip the nectar up. You may scare a rabbit who's sitting very still, though at first you may not see him. When he hops, you will. A dandelion whose fuzzy head was golden days ago has turned to airy parachutes that flutter when you grow. Explore the meadow's houses, the burrows in the ground, the nest beneath the tall grasses, the ant's amazing mound. Oh, meadows have surprises and many things to tell. You may discover these yourself if you look and listen well. So, in a nutshell, the poem shows us the nature and its blessings in the form of its bounties of flora and fauna. The poem tells us to explore the flora and fauna, the life secrets of meadows, carefully and enjoy it to the fullest. Thank you.
A pleasant morning to the judges, teachers and my dear friends. I am Yan Kritika from grade 6B, here to speak about the legendary personality Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was born on February 13, 1879 at Hyderabad, India. She was a political activist, feminist, poet and the first Indian woman to be the president of Indian National Congress and to be appointed an Indian state governor. She was sometimes called the Nightingale of India. Literary achievements. Sarojini Naidu is revered for her contribution in the field of Indian poetry. Many of her works were transformed into songs. She drew her inspiration from nature as well as surrounding daily life, and her poetry is echoed with the ethos of patriotism. In 1905, the collection of her poems were established under a title, The Golden Thresholds. Later, she published 2 more collections called The Bird of Time and The Broken Wings, both which attracted a huge readership in India and England. Apart from poetry, she also penned articles and essays like The Words of Freedom based on her political beliefs and social issues like women empowerment. She won the National Award and the Kaiser High Hind Award by the British. Now I am going to share a beautiful poem, Alabaster, written by Sarojini Naidu from the collection of The Bird of Time. Like this alabaster box whose heart is frail as a casa flower is my heart, carven with delicate dreams and rods, with many a subtle and exquisite thoughts. Do you know what is an alabaster? Alabaster is a pale mineral that's soft enough for carving. The poetess says that her heart is like this alabaster box whose art is frail as a casa flower and filled with delicate dreams and thoughts. Therein I treasure the spice and scent of rich and passionate memories blend, like the odors of cinnamon, sandal and clove, of song, sorrow, life and love. She keeps the rich, loving and passionate memories of her life, which are both sorrowful and also full of love, like the spice and scent of cinnamon, sandal and clove. This poem conveys us that we must treat our sorrowful memories as well as joyful memories equally. Hope you enjoyed my example. exhibit. I thank our management for giving me such a wonderful opportunity. Thank you once again.
Respected teachers, honorable judges, and my dear friends, a very good morning to one and all. I am Akshara of grade 5. I have made origami models on cats, rats, and birds in Borneo. This topic is about the importance of the balance of the ecosystem. It reflects the damage caused to it by the chemicals used by humans. Borneo is the largest island in Asia. Once Borneo was infested with many mosquitoes. This brought in the deadly disease malaria. So, the World Health Organization decided to spray great quantities of DDT. The mosquitoes died. Soon after the spraying, a weird thing happened. The roofs of houses began collapsing as they were eaten by many caterpillars. Before the spraying of DDT, certain wasps ate these caterpillars, but the DDT killed the wasps too. The DDT was also sprayed inside houses to kill houseflies. Buzz, there were many houseflies and they died too. Then the geckos ate these poison houseflies and they got poisoned too by the DDT in the bodies of the flies. Then the house cats ate these poison geckos and they died too. After the cats died, the rats had a great time. These vermin ate up people's food, and worse than that, some of it carried a disease called plague, which was even deadly than malaria. So, the World Health Organization decided to parachute new cats into Borneo to catch the rats. So, if we think about it, all this chaos started with the spraying of DDT. This in turn affected the food chain. All living things are connected like a strand in a web. Handle the strand with care, lest we break it. Thank you.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். என் பெயர் சிவானி லட்சுமி தேவி. நான் 4ஆம் வகுப்பு அப்பிரிவில் படிக்கின்றேன். இன்று எனக்கு கொடுக்கப்பட்ட தலைப்பு கல்லணை. நான் இப்பொழுது கல்லணையை பற்றி கூறப் போகிறேன். கல்லணை இந்தியாவின் தமிழ்நாட்டில் உள்ள உலக பழமை வாய்ந்த அணையாகும் கல்லணை. இந்த அணை 2ஆம் நூற்றாண்டில் கரிகால சோழனால் காவிரியின் மீது கட்டப்பட்டுள்ளது. இந்த அணை தஞ்சாவூர் மாவட்டத்தில் உள்ள திருச்சிக்கு மிக அருகில் அமைந்துள்ளது. கல்லணையின் நீளம் 1080 அடி, அகலம் 66 அடி மற்றும் உயரம் 18 அடி ஆகும். இது நெளிந்து வளைந்த அமைப்புடன் காணப்படுகிறது. கல்லும் களிமண்ணும் மட்டுமே சேர்ந்த ஒரு அமைப்பு 2000 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு மேலாக காவிரி வெள்ளத்தை தடுத்து நிறுத்தி வருவது அதிசயமே ஆகும். பல இடங்களிலிருந்து தினந்தோறும் ஏராளமானோர் இவ்வணையை காண வருவதால் இது ஒரு சுற்றுலா தலமாகவும் விளங்குகிறது. அணை கட்டப்பட்ட தொழில்நுட்பம். பல நூற்றாண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பு தமிழகத்தை ஆண்ட கரிகால சோழன் காவிரியில் அடிக்கடி பெருவெள்ளம் வந்து மக்கள் துயரப்பட்டதை கண்டு அதை தடுக்க காவிரியின் மீது ஒரு பெரிய அணையை கட்ட முடிவெடுத்தான். ஒரு நொடிக்கு 2 லட்சம் கனநீர் பாயும் காவிரி ஆற்றின் மீது அணையை கட்டுவதற்கும் ஒரு வழியை கண்டுபிடித்தார்கள் தமிழர்கள். காவிரி ஆற்றின் மீது பெரிய பாறைகளை கொண்டு வந்து போட்டனர். பாறைகளும் நீரடுப்பின் காரணமாக கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக மண்ணுக்குள் சென்றன. அதன் மேல் வேறொரு பாறையை வைத்து நடுவே தண்ணீரில் கரையாட ஒருவித ஒட்டும் களிமண்ணை புதிய பாறைகளில் பூசி இரண்டையும் ஒட்டிக்கொள்ளும் விதமாக செய்தனர். இதுவே இவ்வணை மேல் நோக்கி வைத்திருக்கும் போது தண்ணீர் வெளியேற்றப்படும். இவற்றை கீழ் நோக்கி வைத்திருக்கும் போது தண்ணீர் வெளியேற்றப்படாமல் பாதுகாக்கப்படுகிறது. இதுவே அணைகளின் சிறப்பு. நன்றி.
என் பெயர் சாஹாசினி. நான் 5ஆம் வகுப்பு படிக்கின்றேன். என் மதிப்புக்குரிய அம்மா அவர்களுக்கும் என் அன்பு தோழிகளுக்கும் வணக்கம். கலை மற்றும் அறிவியல் கண்காட்சிக்கு உங்களை அன்புடன் வரவேற்கிறேன். நான் இப்பொழுது விதை திருவிழா பற்றி கூறப்போகிறேன். வாருங்கள் எல்லாரும் விதை திருவிழாக்கு செல்வோம். விதை திருவிழா அனைவரும் வருக, அகம் மகிழ்ந்து செல்க. இடம் JRK மேல்நிலைப் பள்ளி, காட்டாங்குளத்தூர். நேரம் காலை 10 மணி. விழாவை தொடங்கி வைப்பவர் தமிழ் ஆசிரியர்கள். சிறந்த படைப்புகளுக்கு பரிசுகள் உண்டு. விதை என்றால் என்ன? விதை என்பது சில தாவரங்கள் தம் இனத்தை பெருக்கிக் கொள்ள தம்முள்ளே உருவாகும் ஒரு தாவர அங்கமாகும். இந்த வித்தானது விதைக்கப்பட்டு முளைப்பதன் மூலம் அவ்வினத்தை சேர்ந்த புதிய உயிரினம் உருவாகும். விதைகள் பொதுவாக தம்முள்ளே உணவு சேமிப்பை கொண்டிருக்கும் முளை தாவரம் ஆகும். பூக்கள், தாவரங்கள் மற்றும் விதையிலிருந்து தாவரங்களில் மகந்த சேர்க்கை நடைபெறும். விதைகள் நீர், காற்று மற்றும் அளவான வெப்பநிலை போன்ற தமக்கு சாதகமான சூழல் வழங்கப்படுகையில் முளைத்தல் செயல்முறை மூலம் நாற்றாக உருவாகும். பின்னர் அந்த நாற்று விருத்தி அடைந்து புதிய தாவரமாக வளரும். முளைத்தல் செயல்முறைக்கு சூரியன் ஒளி அவசியமில்லை. சில விதைகள் ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட காலத்துக்கு வித்து குரங்கு நிலை என அழைக்கப்படும். நெல், கோதுமை, கம்பு, சோளம் போன்ற பல வகை தானியங்களும் விதைகளோ இது உமி என அழைக்கப்படுகின்றது. இப்பொழுது நான் பயிரிட்ட சில பயிர்களை பார்ப்போம். உளுந்து பயிர், கடலை பயிர், வெங்காய பயிர், வெந்தய பயிர். இயற்கை வேளாண்மையின் இன்றியமையாமை. 350க்கு மேற்பட்ட பாரம்பரிய விதைகள் சேகரிப்பு. இயற்கை வேளாண் பொருட்கள், சுழலியல், இயற்கை ஈடு பொருட்கள், தோட்டக்கலை, இயற்கை பருத்தி ஆடைகள், பண்ணை அமைப்பு, இயற்கை கைவினை பொருட்கள், உணவு பாதுகாப்பு, மண்ணோடு மக்கக்கூடிய பொருட்கள், மண்ணின் ஊட்டச்சத்து, நீர் மேலாண்மை, இயற்கை வேளாண்மை. இப்பொழுது நாம் சில விதைகளை பார்ப்போம். கருஞ்சீரகம், வெண்டைக்காய் விதை, கத்தரி விதை, முள்ளங்கி விதை, வெள்ளரி விதை, பூசணி விதை. இப்பொழுது விதைகளின் பலன்கள் பற்றி பார்ப்போம். விதைகளின் பலன்கள். பழங்களாக இருந்தாலும் காய்களாக இருந்தாலும் அதன் உள்ளே விதை இருந்தால் அதை அபூர்வப்படுத்தி விடுவதுதான் வழக்கம். ஆனால் இவை மிகவும் மருத்துவ குணங்கள் வாய்ந்தவை. மருத்துவ துறையில் விதைகள் என்பது முக்கியத்துவம் வாய்ந்தவையாக கருதப்படுகிறது. உடலில் நோய் தாக்காமல் தடுக்கக்கூடிய தன்மை இதற்கு உண்டு. நோய் தீர்க்கும் வல்லமை இதற்கு உண்டு. பொதுவாக விதைகள் தாவர வளர்ச்சிக்கு மட்டுமே பயன்படுகிறது. ஆனால் விதைகள் ஒவ்வொன்றும் முளைக்கும் போதே எண்ணற்ற ஊட்டச்சத்துக்கள் விதைகளிலேயே சேமிப்பு பொருளாக வைக்கப்பட்டுள்ளது. இது உணவுப் பொருட்களாகவோ வேதிப் பொருட்களாகவோ இருக்கும் தனக்கேற்ப மருத்துவத்தில் மருந்து பொருளாக பயன்படுகிறது. சர்க்கரை பொருட்கள், கொழுப்பு எண்ணெய், புரதங்கள் என விதைகளில் இருக்கும். ரசாயன விதைகள் ரசாயன பூச்சி மருந்துகள் பயன்படுத்துவதால் ஏற்படும் விளைவுகளை தான் பாதிப்பு என்று சொல்கின்றனர். இதனால் நம் மண் தன்மை கெடுகிறது. இதனை தடுக்கும் வகையில் இயற்கை முறையில் வேளாண்மை செய்ய வேண்டும் என்பதே அதன் பொருள். இப்பொழுது நாம் சிறுதானிய உணவுகள் பற்றி பார்ப்போம். சிறுதானிய உணவுகள் நம் ஆரோக்கியத்திற்கு ஏற்றது. நாம் உண்ட உணவு முழுமையாக செரித்த பிறகுதான் அடுத்த வேளை உணவை உண்ண வேண்டும். இதைதான் நம் முன்னோர் பசித்து குசி என்றனர். குதிரைவாலி அரிசி, சோளம், கம்பு, மாப்பிள்ளை சம்பா அரிசி, வரகரிசி, திண்ணை, கேழ்வரகு, பனிவரகு அரிசி. சிறுதானிய உணவுகளை உண்போம், ஆரோக்கியமான வாழ்வை பெறுவோம். இப்பொழுது நாம் உணவு வகைகளில் சிலது பார்ப்போம். சோளம், காராமணி, பொட்டுக்கடலை, வேர்க்கடலை, திண்ணை, கம்பு, கேழ்வரகு, மாப்பிள்ளை சம்பா அரிசி, முந்திரி, பேரிச்சம்பழம். இப்பொழுது நாம் உணவு வகையில் சிலது பார்ப்போம். சத்தான உணவுகள். உளுந்து உருண்டை. இதை குழந்தைகள் விரும்பி உண்பார்கள். இதை உண்பதால் பெண்களாகிய நமக்கு மிகவும் நல்லது. கேழ்வரகு அடை. மிகவும் சத்தான உணவுகளில் ஒன்று கேழ்வரகு அடை. இதை உண்பதால் உடலில் எதிர்ப்பு சக்தி கூடும். நாம் அனைவரும் வாரத்தில் ஒரு முறையாவது கேழ்வரகு அடையை உண்ண வேண்டும். கடலை பயிர். மிகவும் சத்தான உணவுகளில் ஒன்று. புரோட்டீன், வைட்டமின், கால்சியம் போன்றவையும் நிறைய உள்ளன. எதை செய்தாலும் சிறப்பாக செய்வோம். இன்று விதைக்கும் விதைதான் நாளை அறுவடைக்கு வரப்போகிறது. விதை விதைப்போம், நம் மண்ணின் வேளாண்மையை நிலவத்தை காப்போம், நீர் வளத்தை பெறுவோம், பூமி தாயை போற்றுவோம். நன்றி.
வணக்கம். என் பெயர் பி. கோபிகா. நான் 8ஆம் வகுப்பு ஆ பிரிவில் படிக்கின்றேன். நான் இன்று வருமுன் காப்போம் பாடலை விளக்க வந்துள்ளேன். நோயற்ற வாழ்வே குறைவற்ற செல்வம் என்பது பழமொழி. நோய் வந்த பின் தீர்ப்பதை விட வருமுன் காப்பதே அறிவுடைமை. நல்ல உணவு, உடற்பயிற்சி, உடற் தூய்மை ஆகியவற்றை நல்ல உடல் நலத்திற்கு அடிப்படை. இதை விளக்கும் பாடல் ஒன்றை அறிவோம். உடலில் உறுதி உடையவரே உலகில் இன்பம் உடையவராம், இடமும் பொருளும் நோயாளிக்கு இனிய வாழ்வு தந்திடுமோ. உடலில் உறுதி உடையவரே உலகில் இன்பம் உடையவராம், இடமும் பொருளும் நோயாளிக்கு இனிய வாழ்வு தந்திடுமோ. சுத்தமுள்ள இடமெங்கும் சுகமும் உண்டு, நீ அதனை நித்தம் நித்தம் பேணுவையே, நீண்ட ஆயுள் பெறுவாய். காலை மாலை உழவு நிதம் காற்று வாங்கி வருவோரின் காலை தொட்டு கும்பிட்டு காலனோடி போவானே. கூலையே நீ குடித்தாலும் குளித்த பிறகு குடியப்பா, ஏழையே நீ ஆனாலும் இரவில் நன்றாய் உறங்கப்பா. மட்டு உணவை உண்ணாமல் வாரி வாரி தின்பாய், திட்டு முட்டு பட்டிடுவாய், தினமும் வாயில் விழுந்திடுவாய். தூய காற்றும் நன்னீரும் சுண்ட பசித்து பின்புணவும் நோயை ஓட்டிவிடும் அப்பா, 100 வயது தரும் அப்பா. அருமை உடலின் நலமெல்லாம் அறியும் வழிகள் அறிவாய், வரும் நோயை காப்பாயே, வையம் புகழ வாழ்வாய். உடலில் உறுதி உடையவரே உலகில் இன்பம் உடையவராம், இடமும் பொருளும் நோயாளிக்கு இனிய வாழ்வு தந்திடுமோ. உடலில் வலிமை உடையவரே உலகில் மகிழ்ச்சி உடையவராம், சுத்தம் நிறைந்திருக்கும் இடமெங்கும் சுகமும் நிறைந்திருக்கும். காலை மாலை நடைபயிற்சி மேற்கொண்டு தூய காற்றை சுவாசித்து வருவோரை நோய் அணுகாது, அவன் உயிரை கவர எவனும் அணுக மாட்டான். எனவே கூழையே குடித்தாலும் குளித்த பிறகு குடிக்க வேண்டும், ஏழையே ஆனாலும் இரவில் நன்றாய் உணங்க வேண்டும். அளவாக உண்ணாமல் அதிகமாக உண்டால் செரிமானம் தடுமாறி தினம்தோறும் நோய்வாய்ப்பட்டு பாயில் விழுவீர்கள். தூய காற்றும் நன்னீரும் சுண்ட பசித்து பின்புணவும் நோயை ஓட்டி 100 வயது தரும். எனவே சத்தான உணவுகளை உண்டு ஆரோக்கியமாக இருங்கள். நோய் வரும் முன் காப்போம், வையம் புகழ வாழ்வோம். இந்த படத்தில் அனைவரும் உடற்பயிற்சி செய்து கொண்டிருக்கிறார்கள். நாம் தினம்தோறும் உடற்பயிற்சி செய்தால் ஆரோக்கியமாக இருக்க முடியும். கூழையே குடித்தாலும் குளித்த பிறகு குடிக்க வேண்டும், ஏழையே ஆனாலும் இரவில் நன்றாய் உறங்க வேண்டும். தூய காற்றும் நன்னீரும் சுண்ட பசித்த பின்புணவும். நாம் தினம்தோறும் தூய்மையாக இருக்க வேண்டும் என்றால் தினமும் 2 வேளைகள் குளித்து கைகளை சுத்தமாக வைத்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டும். நாம் சுற்றியுள்ள பகுதிகளையும் சுத்தமாக வைத்துக் கொள்ள வேண்டும். நல்ல உணவு. பழங்கள், அசைவங்கள், காய்கறி வகைகள் மற்றும் பால் வகைகள். இதை நாம் தினம்தோறும் உண்டால் ஆரோக்கியமாக இருக்க முடியும். தவிர்க்க வேண்டிய உணவுகள்: பீஸா, பர்கர், பிரெஞ்ச் ஃப்ரைஸ், சாக்லேட்ஸ் ஆகியவற்றை உண்டால் நாம் தினம்தோறும் நோய்வாய்ப்பட்டு பாலில் விழுவோம். நன்றி.
Good morning, ma'am and my dear friends. I am P.N. Lakshya from grade 5. I am proud to choose the subject Maths for the exhibition. Life is like maths. God used mathematics to create the world. Maths is one of the powerful and wonderful creation of the human spirit. Now I am here to explain the topic angles. Before knowing angles, let's see basic geometry. Point. Point is the basic unit of geometry. Line. A collection of points extending endlessly in both directions along a straight path. Line segment. A part of a line is called line segment, which has a starting point and an end point. Ray. A part of a line is called ray, which has a starting point but goes endlessly in other direction. Now let's let's see what is meant by angle. When two rays meet at a point, an angle is formed. This is called arm. This is also called as arm. This is called angle. This is called vertex. The point where the two rays meet is called vertex. Ray is also called as arm. The angle between the two rays is measured in degrees. This is a protractor, and protractor is used to measure angles. There are two sets of measurements written on the protractor. These are called scale. This is called the inner scale and this is called the outer scale. Both have degrees from 0 degree to 180 degree in different direction. This is called the baseline. The midpoint of the baseline is called center. It is usually a semicircular device. Right angle. An angle measuring 90 degree is called right angle. It is right angle. Let's see an example for right angle. L and book is an example for right angle. Let's see where is right angle in a book. It is right angle. Straight angle. An angle measuring 180 degree is called straight angle. It is straight angle. Let's see an example for straight angle. A scale and pencil is an example for straight angle. Let's see where is straight angle in a scale. It is straight angle. We already know that this is right angle. An angle which is lesser than right angle is called acute angle. It is acute angle. Let's see an example for acute angle. Kite and A is an example for acute angle. Let's see where is acute angle in A. It is acute angle. Obtuse angle. An angle which is more than right angle but lesser than a straight angle is called obtuse angle. It is obtuse angle. Let's see an example for obtuse angle. X and boat is an example for obtuse angle. Let's see where is obtuse angle in a boat. It is obtuse angle. It is also obtuse angle. Complete angle. An angle that measuring 360 degree is called complete angle. It is complete angle. Let's see an example for complete angle. Plate and gasket is an example for complete angle. Let's see where is complete angle in a gasket. It is complete angle. This is called a geoboard, and geoboard is used to measure angles. There are 0 degree, 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 120 degree, 150 degree, 180 degree, 110 degree, 140 degree, 240 degree, 270 degree, 300 degree, 330 degree and 360 degree in a geoboard. Let's see how to measure angles in a geoboard. An angle measuring 360 degree is called complete angle. It is complete angle. An angle measuring 180 degree is called straight angle. It is straight angle. An angle measuring 90 degree is called right angle. It is right angle. An angle which is lesser than right angle is called acute angle. For example, we can keep it in 60. It is acute angle. An angle which is more than right angle but lesser than the straight angle is called obtuse angle. Let's keep in 120 degree. It is obtuse angle. An angle which is more than straight angle but lesser than complete angle is called reflex angle. For example, we can keep it in 210 degree. It is reflex angle. Now let's see how to measure angle with an protractor. Let's measure 50 degree. Now for step 1, now draw a ray. This is called the scale. A scale is used to draw a ray. Now draw a line. A, B, and draw an arrow at the end. Step 2. Take the protractor. The baseline collides with the A and B. The center collides with the A. Keep the center straight to the A and mark 50° on inner scale. Now match the line correctly. Now mark arrow. We can mark the point with any alphabet. For example, we can mark it as C. It is 50°. We can also name it as angle CAB equal to 50°. I hope you understand the topic angles. Last but not least, there always be an side angle by your side. I wish you a successful future to my dear friends. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is RJ Devadarshini of grade 6A, here to say about data handling. What is a data? A data is a collection of numbers gathered to give some information. We represent the data using pictograph, tally marks and bar graph. Pictograph. The picture visually helps us to understand the data. It's a pictograph. A pictograph helps us to understand the data through pictures of objects. This is the pictograph of number of phone manufactured in a particular week. Now let's see here. Monday is 1200 phone, Tuesday is 1500 phone, Wednesday is 1300 phone, Thursday is 1600 phone, Friday is 1200 phone and Saturday is 1100 phone. Here, one phone refers to 200 mobile phones. Now let's answer these questions. On which day were the least number of phone manufactured? It is Saturday because 1100 phone manufactured in Saturday. On which day were the maximum number of phone manufactured? It is Thursday because 1600 phone manufactured. Find out the approximate number of phone manufactured in a particular week. It is 7900 mobile phones. Now let's see about tally marks. Tally marks are the quick way of keeping track of numbers in the groups of 5. One vertical line of numbers and the fifth line represented by a diagonal line across the previous 4. This is the tally marks of students of like the dishes. Now let's see about bar graph. This is the other way of representing data visually. It's a bar graph. Bars of uniform width can be drawn horizontally or vertically with equal spacing between them, and the length of each bar represents the given number. Such representing data is called a bar diagram or a bar graph. This is the bar graph of gold rate from 2000 to 2020. The y-axis represents the gold rate and the x-axis represents the years. And this is the bar graph. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning to one and all. This is Pritiksha from 6A. Today I am going to explain you all about the topic curves. A curve is a continuous and smooth flowing line without any sharp turns. The curve is divided into 6 types. They are open curve, raised curve, circle curve, upward curve, downward curve and algebraic curve. Open curve. Open curve is a curve whose endpoints will not meet together. Closed curve. Closed curve is a curve whose endpoints will meet together. Simple curve. Simple curve is a curve that does not cross its edges. Upward curve. Upward curve is a curve that turns in the upward direction. Downward curve. Downward curve is a curve that turns in the downward direction. Algebraic curve. Algebraic curve is the curve that defined as a plane curve in which a set of points are situated on the Euclidean plane. I hope all have understood the topic curves. Thank you all for your cooperation.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Hania from grade 6B, here to talk about fraction. A fraction is an equal part from a whole. When we divide a equal part from a whole, the equal part is a fraction of a whole. Here this is 1/4, one part from a whole. 2/4, two part from a whole. 3/4, three part from a whole. 1. The whole. Equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction is the fraction which has different numerators and denominators but are equal to the same value. Here there are half of brown shoes and half of green shoes. We can say that there are 2 by 4 pair of brown shoes. We can also say that there are 4 by 8 of brown shoes. 4 by 8 is equal to 2 by 4 because when we simplify 4 by 8, it becomes 2 by 4. When we even more simplify 2 by 4, it becomes 1 by 2. The half. Improper fraction. Improper fraction has the numerator always greater than the denominator. Mixed fraction. A mixed fraction has the combination of a whole and a part. Here there are 3 whole squares and 1 half square. Here there are 1 half, 2 half, 3 half, 4 half, 5 half, 6 halves and 7 halves. So the fraction for these squares are 7 by 2. But 7 by 2 is improper. When we convert an improper fraction to a proper fraction, it becomes mixed fraction. Here there are 3 whole squares and 1 half square. So the mixed fraction for 7 by 2 is 3 1 by 2. Like fraction. Like fraction has the denominators all same. 1 by 4, 2 by 4 and 3 by 4. The denominators are all same. Unlike fractions. In unlike fraction, the denominators are all different. 3 by 4, 2 by 9 and 5 by 8. The denominators are all different. Thank you.
Good morning, sir. I am Sirisha. Today I am going to tell about volcano. A volcano is a mountain that has lava, hot liquid rock coming out from a magma chamber under the ground. The volcanoes are often found where there is a movement of tectonic plates. The Earth's crust is broken into 17 major rigid tectonic plates. These float on a hotter, softer layer in its mantle. Volcanoes are often found where there is a tectonic plates are moving up, are coming together. Volcanoes are formed where there is a stretching and thinning of the crust. And there is enough pressure, the volcano erupts. Sometimes the magma comes quickly and sometimes the magma comes slowly. Some eruption comes at the side instead of the top. Now we can see how the lava comes out. This is how the lava comes out. Thank you, sir.
Morning, sir and my dear teachers. I am a son of grade 5A here to tell about levers. There are 3 classes of lever. First class lever, second class lever and third class lever. In these levers, the fulcrum is the main point or support of these levers. What is the fulcrum? A fulcrum is a fixed point of the lever. Now let's see how the first class lever works. In this lever, the fulcrum is between the load and effort. Now let's see how it works. This is the effort. This is the load.
scissor. This is a scissor. Let's see how it works. This is the fixed point where we apply force. That means effort. This is the fulcrum. It helps the scissor to move. And this is the load. It cuts the paper. Now let's go to second class lever. In the second class lever, the load is between the fulcrum and the effort. Now let's see how it works. This is the load. And this is the effort. Examples of second class lever. A stapler. In this stapler, this is the fulcrum, and when we press, effort is applied, and when we press, it goes down and it applies force, and it staplers the cardboard.
Good morning. My name is Shrutika. I am from grade 5. My art and science exhibition topic is the three states of matter. The three states of matter are solid, liquid and gas. Solid. Molecules in the solid are tightly packed and usually in the regular patterns. Molecules in the solid can vibrate but cannot move past each other. Solid retains their shape. This is an example of solid. Liquid. Molecules in the liquid are slightly away with no regular pattern. Molecules in the liquid can flow and easily move past each other. Liquid takes the shape of the container in which it is filled. This is an example of liquid. Gas. Molecules in the gas are well spreaded with no regular patterns. Molecules in the gas can vibrate freely at an high speed. Gas assume the shape of their container. This is an example of gas. Now we are going to see how the three states of matter can be changed. On heating and cooling, the three states of matter can be changed. Now I will show you an example. This is an ice cube. Ice cube is a solid. When we heat the ice cube, it starts melt. The water is liquid. Now the water vapor rises up. Water vapor is a gas. As the same way, when we cool the water vapor, it becomes liquid. When we keep the water into the fridge, it becomes ice cube. Ice cube is a solid. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sharmika of class 6A, here to show my project Conventional Symbols map. Suppose you are visiting your friends in a village whose map is given below. You have to meet your friends near the river bridge. Can you tell the location of the bridge on the map? The map seems to be full of different types of colors, pictures and lines. It will be difficult for you to find a place on the map if you do not know what these different items on the map represent. These letters, pictures, lines and colors used on the map are called symbols. Symbols are used to represent different features of an area such as building, roads, bridges, trees and railway lines, which cannot be represent their actual shape and size on the map. You can easily identify places in a map if you understand of such symbols. Based on an international agreement on the use of symbols, map uses an universal language that everyone can follow. These universal language are symbols given below are some examples of conventional symbols. This is a river. This is a school. These are trees. This is a boat barge. This is a meter gauge. This is a railway station. These are settlements. This is a tank. This is a well. These are unmetalled roads and these are metalled roads. This is police station. This is post office. So, according to the international agreement, symbols follow a common color code such as blue is used for representing water bodies, brown for mountains, yellow for plateaus, green for plains. There are several advantages of using symbols such as they help you give a lot of information in a limited space. They make it easy to draw and read different features of a location on a map such as building and rivers. And importantly, they help remove language barriers. Suppose you are traveling to a foreign country and you do not know the local language. Will you able to use a map to find your way around? Since map use symbols to represent different places, you can easily find your way in a place with an unfamiliar language. Thank you.
One and all present here. I am M. Keshika of grade 6A here to speak on the topic solar system. Solar system. Solar system is a group of celestial bodies like sun, planets, stars and millions of rocks or asteroids. It was formed by a very huge star explosion around 4.5 billion years ago. Our solar system has 8 main planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. It also has a dwarf planet named Pluto. These planets revolve around the sun. They revolve around the sun with the help of their orbit. Our solar system is a part of Milky Way galaxy. Now let's see about our planets. Mercury. It is nearest to the sun. It is the smallest planet in the solar system. Venus. It is the hottest planet. It has same structure as Earth. It rotates from east to west. Earth. It is known as blue planet or water planet as 2/3 of its surface is covered by water. The only planet supporting life is Earth. Mars. It is called as red planet as it contains more reddish soil. It has more volcanoes. Jupiter. It is the biggest planet in the solar system. It is yellowish in appearance. Saturn. It is known as the jewel of the solar system. It is yellowish in color with green polar areas. Uranus. Nearly the same size as Neptune. It is the coldest planet in the solar system. It rotates from east to west. Neptune. It is the 8th planet in the solar system. It is bluish in appearance due to methane. Pluto. It is a dwarf planet. It was considered a dwarf planet in 2006. Asteroid belt. The asteroid belt is located between Mars and Jupiter. It contains more asteroids or rocks. At last, I hope you understood about our solar system. Thank you.
Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Ms. Rashni of grade 9. Today I am going to explain about the wastewater treatment plant. This is the wastewater treatment plant. Wastewater is any water that is spoiled by our human use. There are 4 characteristics of wastewater. The first characteristic is the domestic wastewater from our households. The second wastewater is from industries, which is coming to the outfall. This is the second wastewater. And the third wastewater is from agricultural use like watering the plants and etc. And the fourth wastewater is sewage and municipal wastewater. Now let's see how the wastewater plant is working. First, the industrial wastewater. The chemical pollutants come into the outfall and fall. This is a general place where water comes and stores. This is the first process. And the second process, there is a pipe which is connecting to the sedimentation tank, and all the chemical water comes to this sedimentation tank. And also from the underground, the drainage water comes and stores into this. This will be full of black and all the chemicals which are in this sedimentation tank. and there forms a 3 pipes, and from an underground another one pipe and comes to the grit removal tank. The grit removal tank removes all the solid particles like rock, sand and etc. And then another pipe passes through this, and from an underground 2 pipes joins and comes to the clarifiers. The clarifiers will pure the water and make the water clean, and from the clarifiers it is moving to the pressure tank. From the pressure tank it is going to the chlorine tank. In the chlorine tank the water will be full of blue color, and the chlorine tank gets off water which is going to the water parks, and then it is going to the last process, the main part where all the water comes and stores cleanly and recycled water. This is the waste water which come from here and which is cleaned now. Let's see how it works. This is the storage tank. This is how the water passes from all those tanks. These all are known as pump stations, and from those pump stations it comes to our storage tank, which is known as water distribution part. And from this part our water comes to our household works. Like through a single pipe it comes to our household things for domestical use, which we wash utensils, for washing machines and etc. And then through this pipe it comes and connects to our agricultural use, where we use irrigation and water the plants and get all the things we needed for our daily life. This is for our agricultural use. And this goes to industry, and again the water filters and comes to the store.
Good afternoon to all. I am Kalvari from grade 8B, going to explain about the 4 types of cultivation. First, sericulture, second, pisciculture, third, horticulture, fourth, viticulture. First, sericulture. This is the model of sericulture. The word sericulture is derived from the Latin word sericum, which means silk. It is the process of rearing silkworms to obtain raw silk. This process is often used by farmers as a supplementary source of income. The activities involved in this process are cultivating crops to feed the silkworms. Second, extracting silk from the silkyarn from the cocoons of the silkworms. Bombyx mori is the most used silkworm and intensively studied silkworm. Often mulberry leaves are used to feed the silkworms as they increase the quality of the silk. Next is the pisciculture. This is the model of pisciculture. The word pisciculture is derived from the Latin word piscis, which means fish. It is the way of breeding fishes in specially designed tanks, ponds or lakes. This is done totally for meat purpose. It is commercial and artificial. Next is the horticulture. The word horticulture is derived from the Latin word hortus, which means garden. It is the scientific way of growing plants, vegetables, fruits or ornamental plants. It involves the activities carried out to improve the yield, quality and resistance to insects and diseases. Next is the viticulture. This is the model of viticulture. The word viticulture is derived from the Latin word vitis, which means grapes. It is the science, study and production of grapes. It covers the entire sequence from production of grapes till the winemaking process. These are a few types of cultivation. There are many types of cultivation. Let's all practice this and increase the production in India. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Shakti Bharati. Today I am going to explain about movement of the earth. The earth along with all the other heavenly bodies is continuously moving. The two main movements of the earth are rotation and revolution. The rotation of the earth. The spinning movement of the earth about its axis is called rotation. The rotation of the earth causes day and night. While rotating, different part of the earth faces the sun. The part of the earth that faces the sun experiences day, while the other side which faces away from the sun is dark and experience night. While the earth rotates from the west to the east. As a result, the sun, the moon and the stars appears to rise in east and sets in the west in the revolution of the earth. The movement of the earth around the sun is called revolution. The path along which the earth revolves around the sun is fixed and is called its orbit. It takes the Earth 1 year or 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution. The different seasons in a year are spring, summer, autumn, and winter. These seasons are caused by revolution of the Earth. The tilt in the Earth axis as the Earth orbits the Sun is tilted. Axis always point in the same direction. So, course of years, different part of the Earth faces the Sun. The part of the Earth that tilted towards the Sun gets the direct rays of the Sun and has summer, while the part of that faces away from the Sun is receive less heat from the Sun and so has winter. Twice a year in March and September, nearer to the pole is facing the Sun, and all the part of the Earth gets roughly equal hard of the daylight and darkness. At this time, place on the Earth has like autumn seasons like autumn and spring, which are nearer to hot or not too cold. Now we can see seasons. Now we can see spring. During spring, the trees support new leaf, flowers bloom, and after cold winter month, birds build nest. The weather is middle and plenty. Now we can see summer. In the summer month is hotter and dry. The days are longer, the nights are shorter. In many places, river, lake, land dry. Now
Good morning. I'm Monica Varshni from grade 8A. Today I'm going to explain the irrigation system by using solar energy. Before getting to know about them, let's see how this model works. And now I have switched on. As you can see here, the water comes through the motor which I have inserted below. See how it is watering the plants. The same happens in the farmer's field if they are using the irrigation system by solar energy. And now let's know the reason behind this and what is solar energy.
The primary source of all energy in the earth is the sun. The sun's energy is unlimited. The heat or light which we receive from the sun is what we call as solar energy. People have been using it for a variety of purposes like drying clothes, cooking food and etc. Apart from these conventional uses, solar energy can also be used for production of thermal energy, electricity and etc. A device called solar panels is used to absorb solar energy and convert it to usable electricity which we use now. So this solar panel consists of solar cells. These solar cells only absorb the solar energy and convert them to electricity. Irrigation by using solar energy. In the given power crisis energy in India, up to 4 to 6 hours of energy is available for agriculture. Solar energy is a free energy but with some initial investment. Solar energy can be one of the easiest ways for farmers to produce energy. When the sun shines, it feeds the irrigation system. Well, we know that when sun shines a lot, it needs more amount of water. So, therefore, there will be a large amount of energy produced when it is actually needed. Okay, now, how does this solar irrigation system works? Let me tell you now. So, this solar irrigation system works by a DC motor and it has tubes like this. So, these tubes are well equipped with solar cells. So, what happens is, When we keep this solar panel, it absorbs the sun's energy, solar energy, and convert it to electricity via a generator, and then it feeds the motor which is under this box. So through that energy we get water through this tube, and which supplies to the crops over here. So this is how the irrigation system by using solar energy works. On the other hand, when we use the motors operated by diesel, petroleum or the local power grid, they cause a lot of pollution and it's not eco-friendly at all. So when we use this, it does not cause any pollution and it's totally eco-friendly. And it will also reduce the dependence on foreign oil and fossil fuels, and it will not cause any greenhouse gases after installation. Therefore, farmers can use the irrigation system by using solar energy so that no pollution will be caused to the environment. Thank you.
Good morning to respected judge, teachers, principal and my dear friends. I am K. Dhanushree from grade 5B. I am here to tell about emoticons. The word emoticon comes from the word emotion and icon. The emoticon combined with key stars that form sort of picture relating to an emotion. The emoticon can prove as useful tool to communicate our thoughts. The emoticon are pictures that depict some moods. For example, smile, sad, yelling, crying and angry. These are used in messaging, personal emails, etc. Advantages of emoticons. These are used easily. It saves our time. It works in all the devices over the world. It gives us interest and enjoyment in typing message. These are some examples of emoticons. Smiley face emoticon, winking face emoticon, blank face emoticon, do not talk face emoticon. Thank you everyone.
Good morning, respected judges, teachers and my dear friends. I am S. Dexter from grade 4. Today I am going to say about multimedia. In that I am going to explain about what is multimedia, what is multimedia computer, uses of multimedia, education multimedia series. What is multimedia? Multimedia is a collection of text, graphics, sounds and animations and video clips. Multimedia programs are interactive. They make learning very interesting and offer good entertainment. For example, Tom and Jerry and Ice Age, etc. What is multimedia computer? Multimedia computer is a computer that is capable of playing sounds or music and showing graphics, videos and text on the screen. All latest computers are multimedia computer. Uses of multimedia. Multimedia are generally used for education purpose, playing games, playing music and movies, giving training to students and workers, creating advertisements, movies, games. Education multimedia series. There are numerous education software available in the market. Different vendors offer different learning models. Some of these are Microsoft Vector, Encyclopedia, Cordova Learning GK series, Cordova Learning Computer series, Cordova Learning EVS series. Thank you.
Good morning, respected judge, principal, teacher and my dear friends. I am A.S. Roshita. I am studying in grade 3. I am going to explain about copy paste and cut paste. Copy paste. Select the part of the drawing using any of the selection shape. Now click copy on the clipboard group. Now the drawing is copied. Click on paste from the clipboard group. You get the selected image pasted on the top left corner of the screen. Cut paste. Select the part of the drawing using any of the selection shape. Now click cut on the clipboard group. Now paste it and use paste from a clipboard group. Copy paste, cut paste different. Copy paste. Copy is used to copy the selected part of an image to another location. Cut paste. Cut is used to remove the selected part of an image from its original position. Thank you.
Good afternoon, respected judge, principal ma'am, teachers and my dear friends. I am S. Yuvita from grade 4. Today I am going to present more on internet. Presentation overview. Internet, web browser, website, web page, www and URL. First, we are all going to learn internet. What is internet? Internet is a very large network of computers. Millions of computers are connected all over the world through the internet. Now look at the picture. The computers are connected through the telephone lines or cables. Next is web browser. Web browser is an application used to access and view websites. These are the examples of web browser: Opera, Google Chrome, Safari, Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge. Next is website. What is website? Website is a collection of related web pages that provide information about many things such as a person, business organization, educational and trade institutes. A website is like a book that contains many pages. These all are the examples of website. Answer and questions, educational, online payments, news websites, job boards, entertainment, business website and blog. Next is web page. Web page is a part of website stored in an electronic form on a computer connected to the internet. Now look at the picture. Next is www. www full form is World Wide Web. World Wide Web has the largest collection of information on the internet. It contains millions of websites that provide information in the form of text, picture and videos. Now look at the picture. The people are connected through the www. And the last is URL. The address of your website or web page is called the Uniform Resource Locator. For example, I have my address. Everyone also have your own address. Like it, URL is the address of web page or website. Thank you, ma'am, teachers and judge.
Yes, respected teachers and my dear friends, I warmly welcome all of you. First of all, I would like to thank my teachers for showing my talent and giving me this wonderful opportunity. My name is S. Harini. I am from grade 7. The title of my project is Projector Using Convex Lens. The purpose of my project is, this project is a fun way to learn about lenses and an excellent way to reutilize materials. Even we can use it for viewing charts and videos, which is shared in our online classes to view it in a bigger screen. The materials needed to build a projector: cardboard, magnifying glass, ruler, glue gun, mobile phone, cutter, double-sided tape and a shoebox. Procedure I followed: cut the handle of the magnifying glass and it should be like this, shown in the second picture. Now draw the outline of the magnifying glass to cut it out on the shoebox. Now cut the box according to the outline drawn. Now fix and check whether the lens is fitting correctly in that hole. Now stick the magnifying glass using glue gun. Take two cardboards and stick like given in the picture above to make the phone stand. Now stick our phone to the stand using double-sided tape. Keep full brightness in our phone and switch off the auto rotate option and place our phone upside down. So this is how the image is shown in the projector which I made. Here I am showing few images. The features of the digital products are growing enormously, which triggers the frequent usage of smartphones in several applications. This causes the battery backup time to increase. So during online classes, I have seen many people saying that they don't have charge in their phone and they are unable to attend the class. So taking that as a complaint, I have tried to build a portable charger. It will be fun to build an emergency charger for mobile. The portable chargers are handy and proficient enough to recharge our phone in a very short time span and at any place. As well as it also provides the full power our phone needs to work efficiently. So the minute our phone runs out of battery, we can use this charger to recharge it. A portable cell phone charger allows us to charge our phone when we aren't able to plug it into a wall. If you are heading out on a long drive or camping, you can use this portable charger and it will keep us connected. The materials needed to do this portable charger. Power bank module. Now remove the connector out from the power bank module with the help of soldering iron. Now the power bank module will be like this after taking out the connector. 2 into 3 7.volt NOR battery. Now connect the battery leads with the power bank module. Polarity positive negative of battery should be soldered in B positive and B negative respectively. USB cable. Remove the USB charger pin from the cable. Cut the green and white wires present in the pin. 2 wires of USB cable should be soldered in the power bank module positive and negative output points. Now the portable charger is ready. Stick the module to the battery using glue. Now cover the battery using electrical insulation tape. So this is the portable charger which I made. Now I am going to charge this phone. So you can see that this phone is charging. So it is charging this phone. Now you can charge this portable charger also using our normal phone charger. You should connect this phone charger to this small pin which is present in the power bank module. So here you can see a red light blinking. So this is the indication that the charger is charging. Let me conclude by saying this. Building our own projector is a fun project that we can do it by ourselves. We can use it as a little gadget for birthday parties to create special effects. The portable charger is handy, sleek. We can carry it in our coin pouch also. We don't need to plug it anywhere and we can use it when we are going for a long drive and it keeps us connected. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone present here. I am Ms. Abhishri from grade 8B. I belong to computer exhibition. Today I am going to explain about the website I have created using HTML and the tags I have used to create this website. The individual computers are connected to some powerful computers known as servers. These servers store files and information in the form of websites. These websites can be accessed by different people all over the world using internet connection. These websites contain different pages known as web pages. The first page of any website is known as home page. HTML is defined as Hypertext Markup Language. The word hypertext was first coined by Ted Nelson in 1960s. HTML is a markup language but not a conventional programming language. Few features of HTML are: it is a simple text file, it is not a case sensitive language, there is no need of compiling the files, we can view our HTML document in any type of computer platform. The three tools needed to create a web page are: first, a text editor. It is used to compose our HTML document. For example, Notepad and WordPad. Second, a web browser. It is used to view and display our HTML document. For example, Microsoft Edge, web browser, etc. Third, a web server. It is used to store our HTML document. Every HTML document consists of tags and body for the content of the web page. Every tag contains attributes or special properties. The HTML tag determines the way the browser would display the text. The tags are enclosed within a pair of angular brackets. The text is written between them. The HTML tags are of two types: empty tags and non-empty tags. Empty tags do not require an opening and closing tags. These tags are written within angular brackets. For example, HR tag and BR tag. Non-empty tags. These tags are also written within the angular brackets. These tags require an opening tag and closing tag. Opening tags are also written within the angular brackets. Closing tags are also written within the angular brackets but require an / before the command. Example, title tag and head tag. I am going to explain about the tags I have used to create this website. First, you can see a title. To add title to your web page or website, we need to use the title tag. To make your title size bigger, we need to use the title tag with the attribute h1. Below that, you can see two horizontal lines. To add horizontal lines to your web page, we need to use the hr tag. To add colorful horizontal lines, we need to use the hr tag with the attribute hrcolor. Below that, you can see a bold sentence. To add bold text to your web page, we need to use the B tag. Below that, you can see a small paragraph. To add paragraphs to your web page, we need to use the P tag. To add line breaks to your web page, we need to use the BR tag. Now, on the screen, you can see a scrolling text. To add scrolling text to your web page, we need to use the mark you tag. Now, below that, you can see I have inserted two pictures. To insert images in your web page, we need to use the image tag with the attribute src. Now, below that, you can see a sentence in italic. To add italic sentence to your web page, we need to use the I tag. Below that, you can see a hyperlink. A hyperlink is a link which on clicking takes you to another location of the website or web page. To add hyperlink, we need to use the A tag, which is also known as the anchor tag, with the attribute HIEF, which is the link's destination. Now, I am clicking on the hyperlink and you can see it takes us to another location such as the map. This map indicates the home location of mine to my school. In the web page, you can also see the background is in pink color. To add background color, we need to use the body tag with the attribute body bg color. Thank you.
Good morning to all my excellencies and my dear friends. I am B. Pavitra Hasini of grade 7A here to exhibit my project on linking phone to Windows. First of all, I thank all the teachers for giving me this opportunity. The title of my project is Linking Phone to Windows. The purpose of linking phone to Windows takes everything that you can do on your PC and brings it to convenience and familiarity of your smartphone.
Using the Your Phone app, you can send text, see recent photos, try its notifications, and use any of your favorite mobile apps, all without ever having to take your phone out of your pocket. I got interested in this by watching YouTube videos. Now I'm going to show how to link phone to Windows. Step 1. Open your phone and open settings in your mobile phone and search for link to Windows option. Open it and make it on. Step 2. Open settings in your computer and click phone option. A dialog box appears. Step 3. Under manage phones, click add a phone. A dialog box appears. Step 4. Type your phone number according to the country you live. Give the code PIN. They will send you a link to download the phone app. Download the Your Phone app and sign into your Microsoft account in your mobile phone. Step 5. To verify your identity, type your email address and they will send you a code in your email address. Type the code and click OK in your computer. You will get a notification that your phone is connected on your computer. Now I will demonstrate my project. Now I have already connected my phone to computer. So in this you can view all your mobile phone apps, your recent photos, your recent messages, and try a notification. And if you have a Bluetooth connection, you can also call to your relatives or friends. Now I am opening my phone screen. What I do in my phone, it reflects in my computer. And whatever I do in my computer, it shows in your phone. Okay, so now I conclude my speech by conveying that linking phone to Windows is a very good solution for your eye strain and also helps you to view your each and every detail stored in your phone. Hence, it is a very good option. You can also try this option in your home. Thank you.
पठामि वयस्पृगतं विषयः प्रहेलिका अस्ति नास्ति शिरो नास्ति बहुरस्ति निरङ्गुलिः नास्ति पारत्वनः गाण्डम् अङ्गम् आलिङ्गति स्वयं तत् किं No bone, no head, but hand is. No finger, no toes, no legs. But it absolutely fit to our body. What is that? Answer. Udakam. किमिच्छति नरः काश्यां पुबाणां कोरणि हितः को वन्दः सर्वदेवानां दीयतामेकमुत्तरं तत् किं The blessed place is Kasi in Hindu Dharma. What is liked by the human in that place? What may be a good one for king in battlefield? Who is workful in all devas? For all this question, give answer in a single word. Answer. Mrityunjayaha. Vishnu Vallabha Devi Lokatriyacharini Varnavadyantimo Tidva Ka Sabda Tulyavachakaha Tat Kim. She is in 3 types of world and lovable to Lord Vishnu. Who is she? From this meaning, add 1 letter to back and front. It gives the meaning equality. What is that word? Samana. Simantineshu ka shanta radhakaus bhut gunotamaha. विदुषां का सदा वन्दः अत्रैवोक्तं न बुध्यते तत् किम्? Who is very calm in all the moments? Who is the king with good habits? Who is adopted by educated? Answer is here only. Please find it. The answer is Sita. पुरुषः कीदृशो वेति? प्रायेण शकलाकलः मन्त्रद्वयं त्यक्त्वा ऋषिकः स्यात् सुरालयः तत् किम्? Name it. Who is skilled in all the arts in the world? Remove 2 letters and join remaining. It indicates heaven. What is that? Answer.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Mama Nama Asmi Rajendra Kumbhat. Aham Pancham Varge Pathami. Aham Vibhaktihi Udharanam Vadami. Prathama Vibhakti. Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. 1 Rama, 2 Rama, many Ramas. Dutiya Vibhakti. Balaha Vidyalayam Gacchati. The boy is going to school. Going to school. Dutiya Vibhakti. Sahakaraha Yanena Vidyalayam Gacchati. I am going to school by car. By car. Chaturthi Vibhakti. Deepaha Prakashaya Bhavati. Lamp is for giving brightness. For giving brightness. Panchami Vibhakti. Ganga Himalayata Prahati. Ganga river is flowing from Himalaya. From Himalaya. Shashti Vibhakti. Eshaha Ramasya Syutaha. This bag belongs to Rama. Saptami Vibhakti. Naraha Upavane Brahmati. The man is roaming in the garden. Sambodhan Prathama. Hey Tanusha, Mama Griham Pune Asti. Hey Tanusha, my hometown is Pune.
नमस्कारः संस्कृत विभागः प्रति सुस्वागतम् मम नाम आशामिनल्कटा अहं चतुर्थवर्गे पठामि मया बिडालः मूषकश्च कथां स्वीकृतं तद् वक्तुम् इच्छामि Today I am going to tell the story about cat and rat like a poem. बिडालः cat मूषकश्च rat बिडालः मूषकश्च cat and rat I am Bidalo Mushakavairi. This cat is enemy of rat. Mandam gacchati maunam tishtati. It will go slowly and sit quietly. Madhye madhye meelati nayane. In between, it will close and open its eyes. Jhatiti dhavati mushika gagane. It waits and watches and runs fastly into the rat's place. Mukhe grihitva nibratam cha bhuktva. It will catch and eat slowly. Param sagacchati gehasyantam. After that, it will go to cat's place. Chulli bhasmani swapate shantya. It will sleep in the ashes. Saukhyam vindati bhavanetyantam. Then it will be happy. Again, I am repeating this poem. I am Bidalo Mushakavairi. Mandam gacchati maunam tishtati. Madhye madhye meelati nayane. Jhatiti dhavati mushika gagane. Mukhe grihitva nibratam cha bhuktva. Param sagacchati gehasyantam. Chulli bhasmani swapate shantya. Saukhyam vindati bhavanetyantam. Dhanyavadaha.
Guten Tag, ich heiße Sanmokshita. Ich studiere in 5. Klasse. Ich spreche über Bundesländer und Hauptstadt von Deutschland. Die Bundesrepublik Deutschland besteht aus 16 Bundesländern. Berlin ist die Hauptstadt von Deutschland. Die Städte Bremen, Berlin und Hamburg sind Bundesländer. Das Großdeutsche Bundesland ist die Nordrhein-Westfalen und kleinste ist Saarland. Hauptstadt von anderen Bundesländern sind Hauptstadt von Schleswig-Holstein ist Kiel, Hauptstadt von Mecklenburg-Vorpommern ist Schwerin, Hauptstadt von Niedersachsen ist Hannover, Hauptstadt von Sachsen-Anhalt ist Magdeburg, Hauptstadt von Brandenburg ist Potsdam, Hauptstadt von Nordrhein-Westfalen ist Düsseldorf, Hauptstadt von Hessen ist Frankfurt, Hauptstadt von Thüringen ist Erfurt, Hauptstadt von Sachsen ist Dresden, Hauptstadt von Rheinland-Pfalz ist Mainz, Hauptstadt von Saarland ist Saarbrücken, Hauptstadt von Baden-Württemberg ist Stuttgart, Hauptstadt von Bayern ist München. Vielen Dank.
Guten Tag, ich bin Jan Rakshana. Ich studiere in 3. Klasse. Ich rede über Schulsachen. Das ist meine Schule. Sie heißt JRK Global School. In meiner Schule gibt es Tisch, Stuhl, Tafel, Globus und Computer. In meiner Schultasche habe ich Buch, Heft, Kuli, Bleistift, Lineal, Spitzer, Mädchen, Landkarte und Radiergummi. Ich liebe meine Schule. Danke.
Der Arzt und die Ärztin. Die Ärzte arbeiten in Krankenhäusern. Der Journalist und die Journalistin. Die Journalistin arbeiten in den Medien. Der Koch und die Köchin. Die Köche arbeiten in Hotels und Restaurants. Der Sänger und die Sängerin. Die singen Lieder.
Sehr schön, ja.
Der Lehrer und die Lehrerin. Die Lehrende unterrichten in Schule und College. Der Fotograf und die Fotografin. Die Fotografin benutzen Kameras und verschiedene Linsen, um Fotos zu nehmen.
Sehr gut.
Ich wünsche mir, Arzt zu werden.
Sehr gut. Okay, jetzt.
Dankeschön.
Bitte schon. So then, Hannah, so in the future, if I'm not well, I'm sick, then I will come to you. You have to treat me. Okay?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Hannah?
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Anna. Next one is Sai Mokshika.
Danke, ma'am.
Bitte.
Guten Morgen, ich bin Artanisha. Ich studiere in der 3. Klasse. Ich spreche über meine Familie. Die sind meine Großvater und meine Großmutter. Das sind meine Großeltern, mein Vater und meine Mutter. Das sind meine Eltern, mein Onkel und meine Tante, mein Bruder und ich. Das sind meine Cousinen. Ich liebe meine Familie. Danke.
Guten Tag, ich bin Roshini. Ich studiere in 6. Klasse. Ich spreche über Essen. 3 Mahlzeiten in Deutschland sind Frühstück, Mittagessen und Abendessen. Zum Frühstück hat man Brot, Brötchen, Butter, Müsli mit Tee. Zum Mittagessen hat man Salat, Fleisch, Kartoffeln, Gemüse, Apfelsaft mit Cola. Zum Mittag hat man Kuchen, Sahne, Schokolade, Keks, Kaffee mit Zucker. Zum Abendessen hat man Suppe, Tomato, Schinken mit Gurke. Das sind ein typisch deutscher Essen. Vielen Dank.
Guten Tag, ich heiße JRK Kirtana. Ich studiere in 6. Klasse. Ich spreche über das Thema mein Haus. Ich habe 5 Zimmern zu Haus. Das ist mein Wohnzimmer. In mein Wohnzimmer habe ich Sofa, Fernsehen und Teppich. Das ist mein Arbeitszimmer. In mein Arbeitszimmer habe ich Computer, Tisch, Stuhl, Bücherregal und Sessel. Das ist mein Lieblingszimmer. Dann ist mein Schlafzimmer. Ich habe Bett, Fenster und Lampe. Mein Schlafzimmer ist gemütlich. Dann ist meine Küche. In der Küche habe ich Herd, Kühlschrank, Schrank und Esstisch. Und meine Küche ist groß. Das ist Badezimmer. Endlich habe einen schönen Garten. Ich habe viele Pflanzen und Blumen. Ich liebe mein Haus. Vielen Dank.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Kenishika from grade 5. Welcome to see my art and science exhibition. First we will learn about what is meant by yoga. The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit root yuj, meaning to join or to yoga to unite. As per yogic scriptures, the practice of yoga leads to the union of individual consciousness with that of the universal consciousness, indicating a perfect harmony between the mind and the body. Next, 9 benefits of yoga. Yoga can ease the arthritis symptoms. Yoga helps with back pain relief. Yoga can improve strength, balance and flexibility. Yoga benefits heart health. Yoga relaxes you to help you sleep better. Yoga can mean more energy and brighter mood. Yoga promotes better self-care. Yoga helps to reduce stress. Yoga connects you with a supportive community. Next, we will learn about the 3 types of asanas. First, Supta Vajrasana. Benefits of Supta Vajrasana. Makes the spinal flexible and turns the spinal nerves. Correct rounded shoulders, consequently improving body posture. Delivers a high amount of oxygen into the lungs. Beneficial for people who suffer from lung alignment such as asthma. Next asana is Viparita Karmi. Benefits of Viparita Karmi: regulates blood flow, alleviates menstrual cramps, relieves swollen ankles and varicose veins, helps testicular, semen and ovarian problems for men and women, stretches and back of the neck, front tasco, back of the leg,
Next asana is Halasana. Benefits of Halasana: increased precision and activity. Effective in weight loss, strengthens the abdominal muscles. Beneficial for diabetic people. Those who suffer from it should do it regularly. Cures the symptoms of menopause. It normalizes the blood glucose level and it stimulates the internal organ. It stimulates the reproductive organ. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Julia Srivashni from grade 4. Today I'm going to do 3 types of yoga. There are Surya Namaskara, Matyasana. Matyasana means fish pose. Saturmukha Sirasasana. Saturmukha Sirasasana means butterfly pose. Meaning of yoga. The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit root ya, meaning to join, or to yoke, or to unite. As per yogi scriptures, the practice of yoga leads to the union of individual conscious with that of an universal consciousness, indicating a perfect harmony between the mind and body. Benefits of yoga: yoga improves strength, balance, and flexibility. Yoga help with back pain relief. Yoga benefits heart health. Yoga relax you to help you sleep better. Yoga can mean more energy and brightness. Yoga helps you manage stress. Yoga connects you with a supractive common. Now I am going to do Surya Namaskaram. Om Nityaya Namaha. Om Rabaya Namaha. Om Suryaya Namaha. Om Kahave Namaha. Om Kagaya Namaha. Om Pushya Namaha. Om Hiranya Garbha Namaha. Om Achaya Namaha. Om Adityaya Namaha. Om Savitriye Namaha. Om Akaya Namaha. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. Benefits of Surya Namaskaram. Surya Namaskaram, also known as the ultimate asana, strengthens your back as well as your muscles and bring down blood circulation levels. It also improves metabolism and blood circulation, hence a glowing skin. Ensures regular mitochondria cycle for movement. Now I am going to do Matyasana. Matyasana benefits: relax tension in your neck, throat, shoulder, stretches and tones the front of your neck and your abdominals, strengthens your upper back and the back of your neck, shoulder. Saturmukha Sirasasana. Saturmukha Sirasasana benefits: while you are holding yourself up during a headstand, your arms and shoulders help you to keep the pressure off from your head and in turn they get strengthened. Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, this is Egopika from grade 9. I am going to say the benefit of Chakrasana, Dhanurasana and Trikonasana. Before it, let us know the benefit of yoga. It makes you more flexible and it makes you relieve from tension and stress free and makes your skin to glow a lot.
Now let us know the benefit of Chakrasana. The chest expands and the lungs get more oxygen. It reduces the steam and tension in your body. It sharpens your eyes. This asana helps you to strengthen the backbone.
Chakrasana.
Benefits of Dhanurasana. Stretches the entire front of the body, ankles, chest, throat, and deep hip. Improves the posture, the organs of abdominals and the neck. Trikonasana. Benefit of Trikonasana. Strengthens and stretches the knee and ankles, strengthens the hip and the shoulder and neck and spine, helps to relieve steams, improve the digestion system.
Right side. Left side. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is S. Sushmita. I am from grade 8A. Today I am going to speak on my topic basketball. The history of basketball began in 1891 in Springfield, Massachusetts by Canadian physical instructor James Naismith as a less injury-prone sport than football. Naismith was a 31-year-old graduate student when he created the indoor sport to keep the athletes indoor during winter. The basketball was also called as Naismith ball. Dr. James Naismith has framed 13 rules and regulations to play basketball. Now let us see the 5 major rules to play basketball. The players must bounce or dribble the ball with one hand while moving both the feet. The basketball player can only take one turn at dribbling. The player hand must be on top of the ball while dribbling. The ball must stay in bounds. Once the offense team crosses half of the court, they may not go back to the backcourt. This is called as backcourt violation. If the defense team knocks the ball, the offense team can legally recover the ball. The object of the basketball is to throw the ball into the opponent's court, which is located in the rectangular court. Each field goal carries 1 point and each field goal carries 2 points, and if the shot is taken from the 3-point line, it worths 3 points. A traditional basketball team has 12 players and 5 active players with unlimited substitutions. A basketball court is 91.86 feet long and 49.21 feet wide. The total playing area for a court is 4,520.43 feet square. The distance from the basket to the 3-point line is 23 feet and 3 inches for a National League. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant are some famous basketball players. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Ms. Shaista Begum of grade 9 here to say a speech on the topic Kabaddi. Kabaddi is a team sport from South Asia. 2 teams are on opposite halves of a small field. They take turns sending a raider into the other half. This is to win points by tackling members of the opposing team. Then the raider tries to return to his own half. He holds his breath and chants the word Kabaddi during the whole drive. The raider must not cross the lobby unless he touches off any of its opponents. If he does not touch anyone, then he will be declared as out. There is also a bonus line. If the raider touches it and returns to his side of the field, he will get extra points. If the raider is not able to get back to his own side, then he is considered as out. In the international team version of Kabaddi, there are 2 teams of 7 members and 4 of substitution. Each are on opposite halves of a field of 10 meter into 13 meter in case of men and 8 meter into 12 meter in case of women. Each has 3 extra players held in reserve. The game is played within 20 minutes half. There is a 5 minutes half time break when the team changes sides. Each team, when a player is out, the opposite teams earn a point. A team scores a bonus of the 2 points called Lona if the entire opposing team is declared as out. At the end of the game, the team with the most points wins. Team take turn, sending a rider to the opposite team's half. The goal is to tag or whistle members of the opposite team. Tagged members are out and temporarily sent out of the field. The goal of the defender is to stop the raider from returning to the home side before taking a breath. If any of the 7 players cross the lobby without touching the raider, he will be declared as out. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Sanchana Sri of grade 11. Today I am going to say about volleyball. Volleyball is a team sport in which 2 teams of 6 players are separated by net. Each team tries to score points under organized rules. Rules: 6 players on the floor, 3 in the front and 3 in the back row. Points are made on every serve for winning team of rally. Player may not hit the ball twice in succession. Ball may be played off the net during a volley or a serve, and it is illegal to catch, hold or throw the ball. A player cannot block or attack a serve from on or inside the 10-foot line. A ball hitting a boundary line is in. Each team can hit the ball up to 3 points before the ball must be returned. And the defensive team can then try and block or return the ball again, hitting it maximum times of 3. Games are played up to 25 points and must be won by 2 clear points. Now let's see the dimensions. The playing court is 18 cm long and 9 cm wide. The space above the playing is called the free zone. Free zone is 3 meter wide. There are 6 skills of volleyball. Skills of volleyball are passing, setting, spiking, blocking, digging and serving. Here, passing is the most important skill in volleyball. Thank you. And this is my model.
I'm Mitra from grade 8A. I belong to Western Choir. Today I'm going to talk about guitar. The guitar is a stringed instrument that makes music from the vibration of string. It's also fretted and plucked string instrument. Fretted means that it has a frets or metal wires on the fingerboard to help play the note. This is different from a non-fretted instrument like the violin. Plucked means the strings or the vibrations caused by the strings being plucked or strummed with the hand fingers or a pick. Again, this is different from a violin, which uses a board to cause the vibration. The guitar is one of the most popular instruments in the world. There are all types of guitars and they are used in all sorts of different kinds of music. Types of guitars: classical guitar, acoustic or folk guitar, electric guitar and bass guitar. Thank you.
One and all present here. Myself, P. Prachita from grade 7A and I belong to Western Choir. So today I'm going to talk about Western vocal music. Western music, the kind with which we are most familiar, developed in Europe and includes many types of vocal music. Some of the music is monophonic, meaning it has a single line of melody. An early example of monophonic vocal music is Gregorian chant, dating back to around 900 AD. Other Western vocal music is polyphonic, meaning several melodies are sung at the same time. Another term you might hear related to vocal music is a cappella, which means music that uses just human voices with no instrumental accompaniment. The term a cappella is Italian and it means in a manner of a chapel, a reference back to early religious music that was done with voices only. Some types of Western vocal music are created specifically for groups. of people, and that is known as a choir. These include choral works, pieces sung by many singers, divided into different voice ranges such as bass, tenor, alto, and soprano. Now I will sing a country song.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty days of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads. Thank you.
Good morning, teachers. My name is Fiba. I am studying grade 9. Today I am going to be talking about the piano. The piano is an acoustic musical instrument invented around the year 1700 by Bartolomeo Cristofori in Italy, in which the strings are struck by wooden hammers that are coated with softened material. It is played using a keyboard which has a row of keys, and they are pressed down with both thumbs, fingers and hands. Through this, the hammers would struck the wooden hammers and would produce sounds. The keyboard has about 88 keys in which 52 of them are white and 36 of them are black. The 52 of the keys can produce full sounds and full notes, while the black keys can produce only semi-notes, which means it can only produce half the notes of a white key. As the keyboard has 88 different keys in it, this means that the keyboard can produce about 88 different pitches, varying from a higher range to a lower range. The piano can be classified into two types, the grand piano and the upright piano. The grand piano can produce sounds more precisely, and we can hear the sounds more clearly too. The upright piano is no different from the grand piano, but people usually prefer the grand piano as it is quite large and expensive too, and the quality differs too. The keyboard has about 7 notes in it: A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
In Indian style, we say it as sa, ri, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. Thank you. Joyful, joyful, dear, God of glory, God of love, hearts unfold like flowers before thee, opening to the sun above. Make the clouds of sin and sadness like the thought of dark away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light of day. Thank you, teachers.
I'm K. Santoshni of grade 6A, and today I'm going to say about Shruti and Talam. Shruti or Shruti is a Sanskrit word found in the Vedic text of Hindu Simpere. It means lyrics and what is heard in general. A Shruti is the smallest graduation of pitch available. It is also an important concept in the Indian music where it means the smallest interval of pitch that the human ear can detect and a singer or musical instrument can produce. Example for Shruti and how it works. Talam. A tala is sometimes spelled titi or pipi, literally means a clap tapping one's hand on one's arm. A musical measure, it is the term used in the Indian classical music to refer to musical meter, that is any rhythmic beat or track that measures musical time. Example for talam: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I am going to sing a song, Praise the Lord Ganesha. Shri Gananayakane, Shri Gananayakane, Charanam Prapakarane, Gunadani, Shri Gananayakane, Modaga Priya Manamohanane, Jaya Mangaladayakane, Tubikayane, Malapadam Kanai Marabadavaram Arum Shri Gananayakane, Agama Veda Purana Swarupane, Aindarane, Shiva Shankari Balane, Arun Puri Vai Kari Mugatayagane, Jaya Shri Gananayakane, Shri Gananayakane. Thank you, Mom.
My name is Shirley. I am going to talk about the saint Sri Tyagaraja. Sri Tyagaraja was born in the town named Tiruvarur. His father name is Ramabrahma and his mother name is Sitama. At the age of 5, he was well versed with Ramayana. He is proved to be the child prodigy by composing songs at an early age of 10. His guru was Sonti Venkata Ramaiah. Sri Tyagaraja wrote with the pen name of Tyagaraja, which means the song composed by him has the word Tyagaraja incorporated towards the end of the song. Not only Kritis and also composed Utsav Sampradaya Kirtanas and Bhakti Sampradaya Kirtanas. Utsav Sampradaya Kirtanas are also sung in kindness of festivals. For example, Sita Kalyana Vaibhogame. Finally, Sri Tyagaraja was a genius. He lived from 1767 AD to 1847 AD. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Ajay Lakshantan of grade 4. I'm going to tell about classical dance in Bharatanatyam. Bharatanatyam was the oldest Indian classical dance from originate in Tanjore district of Tamil Nadu and regarded as the mother of many another classical dance forms of India. Bharatanatyam dance. Ba means expression. Raga means music. Tala means and Natya means dance in Tamil culture. With origin of temple in Tamil Nadu, Bharatanatyam soon became an important part of South Indian temples. Performed the dance important part of rituals in South Indian temples. Thank you.
Good morning to one and all present here. I am Piani Mamala from Dance Department here to say about the different types of dance halls. Dance Pavilion. Dance Pavilion which has a roof but no walls and an open air platform which has a roof or walls. The open air nature of the dance pavilion has both a feature and a drawback. The Savoy. A dance land in Harlem was the first truly integrated building in the United States for both dancers and the musicians. Gruen's Hall. Gruen's Hall was built in 1878 by Henry D. Gruen and located in the historical town of Gruen, Texas. Its thin roof still has the original layout with side flats for open-air dancing, a bar in the front, a small lighted stage in the back, and a huge outdoor garden. The John T. Flores Country Store, is also known as Flores, is a music venue and a dance hall located in the Terrax. The John T. Flores Country Store is notable for its association with various artists within Terrax country. It is the second oldest dance hall in Terrax since 1890. Twin Sisters Hall. Twin Sisters Hall was built by the German immigrants in the 19th century. Today, it continues to host public dances on the first Saturday of every month and to serve the community as a center for family functions, educational workshops, and etc. Twin Sisters Hall maintains these traditional uses and activities to preserve the historic dance hall structure and a way of life in the hill country of Terrax. Albert Hall. Albert Hall is a dance hall is not as active as today. The legendary dance hall is located in the heart of the old German farmlands between Johnson City and Ferdinandburg, Brockensburg. Austin has a handful of choice venues to experience arithmetic country music, but the Brockensburg is one of them. On any Saturday night, there will be a mix of cowboys, tourists, college kids, and etc. The old Copland Inn and Danceland. There are a few venues near Austin and still have an old Terrax vibe, and the old Copland Inn and Danceland is one of them. The building, which has been around for more than a century, has been a hardware store, a pharmacy, and even a newspaper headquarters. Today, it's one of the most thriving dance halls operating near Austin, drawing top national and religion talent. Folks were allowed to dance. Thank you. Now we can have a classical dance.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गणेशाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि कामचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानाकरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे